Let's talk about Eraring. It's going to be extended, it looks like. Interesting call, isn't it? This old coal-fired power station from New South Wales. What did you make of that within your sort of sphere?
Yeah, so look, broadly, we've known for a very long time that many of the older coal generators were coming to the end of their lives. And in fact, over the last decade, I think there are about 20 have announced their intended closure date. And unfortunately, under the last government, there were no plans made for what was going to happen once those closures took place. The New South Wales government has taken the decision to take a closer look at energy security in the context of the New South Wales market. They've received a report which has sort of been widely canvassed in the media this week, and they've indicated that they're going to initiate some discussions. There are, significantly though, they've also made a series of announcements about other investments that they want.
Yeah, so it might get extended within some
the
renewables to go after that. But the extension's interesting, isn't it?
I think they are examining the options that are available to them.
Okay.
I think the point that Mr Bowen sometimes makes is we don't want any of these things to run a day longer than they need to, but we certainly don't want them closing a day earlier than is sensible.
Very briefly,
thinking about affordability.
The New South Wales opposition leader is playing down the risk of blackouts without Eraring. He says it's nearing the end of its life anyway.
Well, we know that some of these coal-fired power stations are nearing the end of their lives, but that's being hastened by the rush to renewables because essentially that makes coal-fired power stations more unviable. If we haven't got that transition to baseload power, particularly in gas, which, let's face it, this government is doing everything it possibly can to discourage new investments in the gas industry. Of course, we're going to see an extension of things like Eraring and Loy Yang A down in Melbourne too, down in Victoria as well. So state Labor governments are having to make this decision because of the ideological position you've taken in that rush to renewables.